Myself, Coach Adeline, taking you through today's week 3 Thursday cardio Tabata class. So this one's going to be 10 minutes. It is a Tabata timer of 20 seconds of work with 10 seconds of rest. And we have got 8 exercises that we are going to be working through twice, okay? So our first one, we are going to start with just a quick little warm-up of the spine and the hips. So I'm going to get you to bring your hips, your feet wider than your hips. Your toes are going to point away from the center of your body. And I want you, with this one, you're going to bring it into a plie, so just warming up the hip girdle, and you're just going to tilt or shift side to side. And just feeling that knee tracking over your second toe, just a little bit to feel, just so you can feel that in the inner thighs. Going for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, as you're bringing yourself over to the right side, I want you to bring your left hand up over towards the right, and then vice versa, bringing that leg over, straightening your right leg, bending your knee. We're going to go for 5 more like this. 4, 3, keeping the chest upright, 2, and 1. Hold in there, just pulsing up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Toe heel back to center. You're going to bring your knuckles together, just warming up the shoulder girdle, rolling your elbows forward. You're going to hinge the hips back, slightly bent at the knee, soft knees, not fully extending that knee, and then rolling backward as you're standing up nice and tall. Let's go for 1 more forward. And standing up nice and tall. Fantastic. Bringing your hands out to the front, just a little bit of the rotation of the spine. Twisting side to side. What is happening with this? Please keep it here. Okay, let's hope that works. Now, our next one, you're keeping your hands out to the front, slightly bent at the elbows. We are rotating through the spine. I'm going to step forward a little bit more. Rotating back, squeezing through the center of your chest to bring that straight back in. What is going on today? Rotating back, pulling straight back in. Going for 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Bringing your hands up over to the sky, stretching out through the sides of your armpits, just holding that lovely little stretch before we roll all the way down, chin tucked in, rolling the spine, hugging the arms again here, and just rocking side to side. Let's bring the arms out to the front, rolling all the way back to standing. Warm up done. Our first one, we are going for a squat toe tap. So with these 20-second intervals, I don't want you to work to what you feel is a bit too much for your knees, your ankles, or your hips, or even your shoulders. I want you to feel comfortable working, but you're also pushing your heart rate a little bit higher each exercise, okay? So start slow, but it's 20 seconds of work. You don't have to keep up with my pace if I'm going too fast or if I'm slowing it down. You go with what you feel is working your heart rate a little bit higher than normal, okay? So you want to feel a little bit out of breath. You want to feel like your heart and your lungs are working really hard. So we're starting with a squat and toe tap combination. We're going through the 8 exercises twice with 40 seconds of rest in between. We're on in 3, and 2, and 1. Squat, standing up nice and tall. Tap your toe, or if that's too high, we go for the shin tap. So just getting that heart rate up with the squats. We've got less than 10 seconds. Exhaling as you lift. 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Our next exercise. We have got the the bear squats. So I want you to start with your hands underneath your shoulders, knees under the hips. Watching this one. My feet are wider than my hips. I'm going to push away from the floor, hold my squat, straight back down. Into my bear, straight back into my squat, okay? Push into the mat with the heels of your hands. Nice work. That's it for 3, and 2, and 1. Perfect. Let's get straight into our shoulder taps. We are either doing these off the knees or off the feet. Let's keep our hip as stiff as possible as we work with the shoulder taps. Again, if this is too easy for you, get into that straight knee, extended leg position, or drop it straight back down onto the knee. You will still get that heart rate up with those hands tapping the shoulders. Into our next one, we've got the hip switch. So a little bit of a modification here. But I'm going to go with a Pilates variation here. We're going to tuck the toes in, lift the knee off the mat. Let's go. Tapping knee to the side. So you're tapping that knee until it's in line with that front hand. The front heel of your hand should be right in front of that knee, tapping towards the mat. You should be feeling this one in your obliques. 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Okay, let's get into our hyper extensions, also known as Superman, Superwoman. Hands extended forward. Let's take a deep breath in here. And exhale. Bring the hands and the feet up. And it's almost as if we're just gliding or just fluttering here in this position. Hold in that, squeeze in, just through the glutes. Now we are going to flip onto our back for our ab bikes. I love these exercises for 20 seconds. They're short, but they get the work done. Now, gluing that back, imprinting the spine, fingertips behind the ear. I want you to bring the knee to the elbow. And bringing that elbow a little bit lower towards that knee. Or to feel this a little bit harder or heavier and more intense through the abs, I want you to scissor like the bike. So bringing the knee in as you extend one leg up towards the ceiling. Going for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Now into our next one, which is our last exercise. We have got the, second last exercise. I want you to bring your hands until they're directly underneath the shoulders. Knees underneath the hips, okay? So watching this one, this is a modified burpee. I'm going to hold that position, jumping forward or stepping forward. Hands out to the front, standing up nice and tall. Bring it back down into the squat, hands drop, and into my bear. Bear jump forward, okay? Let's go, 20 seconds of this. Up, hold the squat. Jumping out into my bear, bring it back into that squat, standing up nice and tall, and down, out, in, out, in. That bear position remains so you can hit those quads for 3, 2, and 1. All right, perfect. Getting onto your knees. We are going for the alternating knee get-ups, our final exercise before 40 seconds of rest. Ready? Hands up to the front for a bit more stability. Bring the left foot forward. Bring it straight back into that standing position with both feet planted. You can stand up nice and tall or keep the tension through the glutes. Stay in the squat. Drop the right knee. Bring the left knee down. Bring the right foot forward. Left foot forward. Drop left. Drop right. Over to the other side. Hold that position. How fast can you work with these ones? And 3. And 2. And 1. Catch your breath for 40 seconds. We are going to go in for another round of those 8 exercises. We're going to check the time check here. And we're going to go a little bit faster, okay? So squat with the toe tap coming up in 5, 4, 3, 2. No joking around. Let's go. Tap in the toe. Keep the heart rate up. And rest. Oh my gosh. Getting ready for our next one. We have got the bear squats. Okay, so we are dropping into our bear, straight into our squats, and try to keep the tension a little bit more in the quads and the glutes. Getting ready for 4, 3, 2. Squatting down. Hold the position. Drop into the hands. Push away from the mat. Straight back into my squat. Drop the hands. Pushing up. Now I want you to maintain that squat position only because I want the quads and the hips to work a little bit harder. 10 seconds. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Catch your breath for 10. All right, we have got the mountain climbers, the shoulder taps, either off the knees or off the feet. But if it's the kneel-in plank, this is what it looks like. Let's go. 20 seconds of shoulder tapping. Otherwise, off the feet Pushing down into the floor with your toes or the front balls of your foot. Less than 10. Keep the hip nice and stiff. Try not to move the hips. Keep it nice and stiff. Work in the core. 3, 2, and 1. We have got our hip switch, and this time taking it to the Pilates variation. Hands directly underneath the shoulders. Knees under the hips. Tuck the toe. Right knee taps towards the left side or behind that left heel of your hand. And feeling this one in your oblique. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okie dokie. Let's get into our hyperextension line all the way down. And then pointing the toe, feet wider than the hips. Stay on that lovely little triangle in front of the body. And coming up. And you can bend the elbows if you need to, but you should be feeling this one through the posterior, training your lower all the way up to your upper body. Going for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's flip over and get into those ab bikes. So I'm going to turn this way so I can see my timer. We've got 3 and 2. Last one. 1 second. Let's bring our feet and alternating left over to the right. Imprint your spine and don't let the toes point down to the front of your body. I want you to point it up towards the ceiling so you can feel the lower abs work a little bit harder. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. Final 2 exercises here. The modified burpee, and then our knee get up so you're done for today. Hands drop. Jumping feet out, jumping feet in, standing up, hold that position. Out, in. Remember, when you jump the feet out, the knees stay bent. You don't fully extend the knees. Keeping it safe for your entire body, especially your lower back. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down onto the knees. Oh boy. Let's roll that mat up so it supports and cushions the patella in your knee. Bring left foot out. Over to the right foot, dropping down. Swapping over, right foot forward, left foot forward. Swapping over, left foot forward, right foot forward. Come on. We've got less than 9 seconds. And 4, 3, 2, and you are done for today. Like I always say and remind you, that is all you need for your body in between each long session throughout the week. But if you've got time, up to 3 of these classes combined into one session. Otherwise, 2 of these hits guaranteed to get the heart rate up and get the body burning so much more overall throughout the entire week than you expect. So much more. That's it for me. Catch you tomorrow, Friday, for a full body pump.